just another one here. I never really understood the enormity of those words growing up. Because growing up, it always felt like it was that same song repeating in the back of my head on a broken record. A song that I was so tired of, but I still had to listen to. It was like there was no other choice. This song, it felt like the first flavorful chews of a new piece of gum, or that feeling that you get when you take your socks and your shoes off after a long day. It felt the best. But I started listening more, and it started to feel like this gum, it had become tough, and a new day had begun where I would have to sit opposite my dresser and put on a new pair of socks and shoes. This song, it was like the battle between the two big thoughts in my head. One being that to be to be good enough, I have to be perfect. And this thought was dueling with the other big thought, which is that I'm not this person. I don't look perfect, I don't act perfect, I make so many mistakes, I embarrass myself in public. Why can't I be like this person? And every now and then, a new beat would chime into my head, notifying my brain how I'm not trying hard enough to be this perfect person. My moral perfectionism and my desire to always please other people around me somehow always managed to push me down. Until this one special instance. And I remember it so vividly because after this moment, something changed in me forever. It was late at night, around 11 o'clock, and I remember I was trying to get myself to fall asleep, so I put my covers on top of my body, and I was fidgeting around trying to get into the right position, and I remember I ended up laying on my stomach, and a few minutes passed, and I started to doze off. Until, suddenly, I was awoken by a familiar sound. It had been such a long time since I had actually heard my heartbeat, and in that moment I realized how little I live in my body and how much I live in my mind. Just such a simple moment of realization changed something, and finally, I had won against my brain's undefeated perfectionism trap. Hello everybody, my name is Rumaysa Farhan, and today I'm here to talk about a topic that has always fascinated me, which is reality, our reality, and how we do not see it. There was always this replaying curiosity in my head about how I am here, you are here, but why and how are we here? Now, the religious, they would say God, okay, so God made this world. And then the non-believers, they would say science, so okay, science made this world. But even after so many answers to so many different questions that I asked, I never had anything to piece together to say, okay, so this is the big answer to the big question. All of these answers, they would always just draw me back to that same conclusion, which is that there is not a lot that we really know about ourselves. Like really know. And looking around makes you realize that even more. Life is just a game of faith and of hope. In the famous words of Stephen Hawking, where there is life, there is hope. Because what else can we really have? Life is so mysterious, we don't even realize it, but so much that makes up such a big part of this reality, my reality, is not even real. If you ever want to see what is happening inside your head, just keep your eyes open. Your experience of reality is just the hallucination of your brain. Your brain gets all these random pieces of data from your sensory organs and pieces these random bits of data to create your interpretation of reality. So the truth is that we all might be seeing completely different things. And the scarier truth is that we can never really know what the actual physical reality is. Something that is also so fascinating that science has proven is that color, it's not even real. It's just an illusion that our brains create for us. So your brain takes the objective reality and turns it into subjective reality. So my red could be your orange. My green could be someone else's yellow, and we would never know. In 2015, the whole world was divided. Simply over what? Just a dress. You all might have seen this image before. You might have even participated in the social war that was happening in 2015, all because of what people saw. Everybody was picking sides. Everybody was coming up with their own ideas about why this dress is different for everyone. Some people, they see blue and black, and others, they see white and gold. And then everybody started joining on to the chaos and creating something bigger and bigger. Maybe if I had this dress over here in front of me right now, I could say that, well, I see it as blue and black, so therefore, I know the answer to the problem. The dress is blue and black. I know that the dress is blue and black. Can I say that? I can't say that because I cannot know something that doesn't exist. Color does not exist. It is just a hallucination that our brain creates for us. So maybe if this dress was here, I could say, oh, I see this dress as blue and black, or I think that this dress is blue and black. But is it really blue and black? This all just goes to say how we all have different minds, we all have different bodies, we all have different eyes. Therefore, we have different perceptions and different realities. We are so complex and we don't even realize it. A quote by Salvador Dali, which is that when our bodies are sleeping in this world, our minds are awake in another. This is because we humans are not there in our bodies at nighttime. What are we? What are we? Let's make a list. What can I be? I could be my body. I could be my brain. I could be my thoughts. I could also be my beliefs. But there's something wrong with that because I cannot be my body because my body, one day it will be buried underneath the ground. Will that mean that I don't exist? So I can't be my body, and then I cannot be my brain, because my brain is in my body, and then I cannot be my thoughts, because my thoughts are in my brain, and then I cannot be my beliefs, because my beliefs are in my heart. So what am I? Maybe we are all what we all have. We all have souls, right? Wrong. You are not a body that has a soul. You are a soul that has a body. Neither are you a human being that has consciousness. You are consciousness shaped up as a human being. So many questions arise when you look at the world this way. If the whole world was blind, how many people would you go out of the way to impress? Sometimes we can get so caught up in our little worlds, letting our minds bully our bodies, when the truth is that we are neither of those things. If I value this so much more, then one day this will be underneath the dirt and it will have no value. Why do I value it so much more than what I actually am, which is a soul? We are so powerful, we are so beautiful, and we don't realize it. If I am capable of something so great, my soul can leave, rather I should say that I can leave my body every night and return back every morning. I am being reborn every morning. If I'm so powerful and I'm so capable of doing something so fascinating like that, doesn't that make you think, what else are you capable of that is so fascinating that you don't even know about yourself? I started to ask myself, I started to question everything. I wanted all the answers. What am I? Who put me here? The truth is that there are so many things that I don't know about myself, and I can never know about myself. Life it's too short to find out everything because everything is everything. And what is life? It goes by like this, and we don't even realize it. Along will come a day where the home that you live in right now, it will be the home for some complete other stranger to live in, some complete other child to grow up in. All these feelings, all these memories, all these emotions, all this sadness, all this grieving, all this celebration will be some other kid's home to feel, to laugh, to cry. And then more time will pass, and then will come a day where you will depart and you will pass away. At your funeral, everybody will grieve. But soon, more time will pass, and it will do its thing. One day, all these people that were grieving at your funeral, that were wishing that you are resting in peace, these people, they will sit in front of the television, and they will be scrolling through the channels, and they will come across a comedy show, and they will laugh. Does that mean that they never loved me? Why are they laughing? It's not that. It's not that they never loved you. It's simply that they just have a life to live, a life that will keep them too busy with their own experiences, with their own problems, with their own celebrations. And along will come a day then when all these people, they will spend long lengths of time not thinking about you. Ask yourself this: how much time of the day do you take sitting around thinking about your great-great-grandparents? Slowly, you will be forgotten. So don't live a life trying to impress everybody around you. Neither don't be a person that stopped living your life because you feel like, what is my purpose? What do I do here? Who put me here? Why am I here? We all have no given purpose, nothing to fulfill. That is the beauty of life. Your purpose is to find a purpose, find something to live for, find something to fulfill. Because the truth is, we can never really know what life is. But we still have it, a very short one. So, make the most of it.